You know, whenever I'm in London, I get lost very easily because every street, every alley, the houses all look the same. They have a very distinct look about them. And when I spoke to Eric on the phone, I said, Eric, how will I know when I'm there? All he said is, once you're on my street, you can't miss it. Looks like a pastry chef's house.
Make that the pastry chef. Eric's twice been a winner of the prestigious Continental Patissier of the Year at the British Baking Awards, and his TV career has taken off. Here at the house he's been decorating for 2.5 years, he hosts his latest cooking show, sometimes in his bare socks.
Hi, Simba, how are you? Come on, come in.
Oh, it's nice and warm in here, eh?
I know it is. So before we start, sorry, we always ask, it's not a designer thing,
yeah?
No shoes, just for...
Oh, sorry, there we go.
Around the house, but it's on the floor eating right through, so it's actually very nice to walk.
Good thing I'm wearing my
in
good
your
socks,
best socks.
Mum, you see, you know, holes.
Go on, I'll show you around. Right, let's go through.
I feel like this sets the tone for the whole house already.
You know, we love art, and
well, it feels like I walked into an art gallery already.
I know. You know, we keep saying all the time, okay, that's the last piece of art. No more painting. We haven't got any more wall, and you know, if you see something you like, you have to have it.
Well,
you know?
That sticks out for me already.
Well, that's a very special piece. It's from an Italian artist. It was called Mauro Peruccetti, and it's called Modern Day Heroes. And obviously, you got Superman, Batman. It's actually hand-carved from marble, the same quarry that Michelangelo David was carved off. It's a very modern piece, even with a classical marble twist to it, and it does really fit with the rest of the art. I mean, if you look at this one, or you know, the Pollocks on the back there, it's almost like pop art. The thing is, you know, if you really like a piece of art, doesn't matter if it's a statue or a painting, you will find a way to put it somewhere and to make sure it look good with the lighting, or by changing the color of the wall maybe to make it even better.
Hey, do you play piano?
Not really. I can play, but that's the way I play it, but just pressing this special key here.
Cheating!
That's as far as I do it. Okay, so this is, well, for me the most important part of the house, the kitchen.
Of course, eh?
Being a chef, I love this kitchen. And this is really like the heart of the house, really. That's where, you know, if it's like a casual dinner party for friends, you know, we'll entertain here, watch TV.
And you just added that little bit of gold there, right?
Yeah, that's just just to bring a bit of glam to the whole room. It's a wallpaper, but it's proper 24-karat gold leaves on. So if one day the cake business go all pear-shaped, maybe I will be scraping the gold out of the wall. Okay, let me show you downstairs now.
Okay.
It's actually bigger downstairs than the upstairs.
Oh, what more have you got down here?
Yeah, we've got plenty of space here. There's a cinema room, brilliant to do like, you know, movie night, you know, with friends and everything, which is great. And next door, the best piece, but that should be my bedrooms. The wine cellar.
Yeah.
South African wine as well.
Oh,
not just French, not just French.
Okay.
And of course, we got a couple of guest bedrooms, a gym as well, and utility rooms, plenty of space. Entertainment room, game room, whatever you want to call it. A lot of parties going on here, a lot of cocktails drank on that bar. I come from Paris. We got it at a flea market. And any guess on who painted that?
Are these balls?
Yeah, tennis balls painted.
Okay, let's think someone famous. Sampras, Agassi.
Martina. Yeah, she does one every year for her own charity, and she put them at auction. So, yeah, so we got that from her.
And this pool table? You didn't get it like this, right?
What kind of question? Of course not. But we had to turn it purple.
You know, this whole home is so great for entertaining. I'm sure your friends come here for your famous baking as well. Can we, you know?
Yeah, some cakes.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Well, I haven't got any, so you're gonna have to bake your own.
Get my hands dirty.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so a treat for you.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate souffle.
That's quite difficult to make.
No, it's not. Come on. Start by preparing the ramekin for me. A bit of butter and some caster sugar.
Great.
On the side, yeah? If you do that.
You're no stranger to TV. What's the concept for your new show?
Oh, it's called Baking Mad with Eric Lanlard. It's a new 10-part series. The big craze in the UK at the moment is baking clubs. So it's people getting together, friends, colleagues at work. So they come here with their creations, and I kind of judge them on a nice way. You know, I'm a nice guy, so I'll just give him some, little tips on maybe what he could have done better or something. And as well, there is always me at work doing fabulous commissions, showing what we are the best of, really.
Okay, I'm done with that sugar. There you go, sir.
Great, fantastic.
So here you have a baking competition. Can I enter?
I'm not sure if you can enter, but I hope the rest of South Africa will definitely enter. I'm on the look for the best cupcake maker in South Africa.
I think South Africa's the best place to look.
I'm sure. I heard everybody loves baking. They love my show, so I'm sure they all love baking.
All done, fluffy.
There you go.
Right, eh?
Nice and fluffy. And you know how it's good? When it's good, it's when you can tilt it over your head.
Hold it over my head, eh? Should I try?
No.
It wasn't going to look good, eh?
Just in case.
Exactly. You don't look bad on camera, huh?
So the trick is, first you put 1 good spoonful of this lovely fluffy egg white in, just to loose up the mixture.
Okay.
So you don't get any lumps or anything. And after that, you're just going to put...
Oh, you put it into there.
In there. Be gentle. Yeah, if you're spending too much time mixing it, it's going to flop. You need to fill them up right to the top and use a palette knife and just really flat them up perfectly like this. And after that, with your finger and your thumb about, just clean the side on this like this nicely. So if it's nice and clean, it's not going to burn on the side and stop the souffle rising lovely.
Okay, I understand.
To those Jackson Pollock and Martina Navratilovanas on his wall, Eric adds his own artwork every time something emerges from this oven. Yes, those soufflés exist only for 5 minutes on your plate, but for those brief seconds, they are their very own little Picassos.
Time to taste it, but you know what? I can only have 1 spoon because I'm on a bit of a diet, so... Light, fluffy, and I can taste the ginger coming through. Fabulous, just like your home.
Well, thank you.
Just that.
For more edible artwork, the new show Baking Mad with Eric Lanlard airs in South Africa in June.